Hey everyone, this is Andre. This is the second time I've been trying to make this video, but apparently my built-in camera app completely doesn't doesn't want me to make long videos. It corrupts any file that I want to make that's longer than a certain amount of time. I don't know exactly what that amount of time is. I guess it's 20 minutes, so anything longer than 20 minutes gets completely corrupted and I can't even play it at all. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm really trying here. It's insane. I know I've been holding on for making videos for quite a long time, but that's because I wasn't nearly as focused. I didn't really know how to think of like how to make videos and stuff. So I decided, you know what, we're gonna make this kind of traditional kind of, face cam kind of video. But I mean, instead of the face cam, I'm using my phone and this mic on my PC to record. So I hope that I'm able to make more videos like this. It's obviously going to be a process editing that kind of stuff. But I'm using DaVinci Resolve, which is a free alternative to Sony Vegas and Premiere Pro, to edit this video as well as any other future videos I'm gonna make. I really hope I have more time for this kind of stuff. Uh, and I really want to make more of these videos, and I'm probably going to be, utilizing the weekends when I have the most time. And you know what's going to happen in this video? Yeah, I'm going to explain the Sonic movie and how it's going to look like, and what I think is going to be the plot of the Sonic movie. So first of all, Sonic the Hedgehog, we all know him, the Blur Blur, the famous video game character from Sega, and he's getting a movie. And most people aren't really that hyped. A lot of people think that it's going to be an absolute failure of a film. But I don't think so, because I haven't heard a lot of real trustworthy information about this movie, other than like the poster design and maybe some of the plot. That we can fill in the blanks with all that stuff, and hopefully we'll get some kind of an idea of how the movie is going to, look like. So let's start with the main cast. First of all, Sonic, played by Ben Schwartz. Then Tom Wachowski, the policeman, who's going to be Sonic's sidekick, or Sonic is going to be his sidekick. I don't know how exactly the dynamics will work. I really hope to see that soon, because I'm very interested in how this is all going to work out. Like, how are they going to talk together? Who's going to be in charge? Like, who's going to be... Like, is Tom going to be in charge of this whole operation? Beating Robotnik and all that? Or is it going to be Sonic? And then there's a question, how do they meet? Like, does he just like crash land on Earth and suddenly gets into someone's bedroom and wakes him up or something? Or is it gonna be like a more intricate story where this Sonic, he's a juvenile delinquent. He's known for his for his shenanigans. Like, yeah, like, is it going to be like, he's known for his shenanigans already? Like, how did he get there? How did he get to Earth in the first place if he's already known for, like, what? The plot doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, there are multiple possibilities here. The first possibility is that Sonic is actually an alien and he came from outer space, which means that there's gonna be some kind of a crash landing or something like that. I don't know exactly. The second one is that he got teleported to Earth, kind of like Sonic X, really. And we know how people reacted when he teleported from Sonic X. Immediately, everyone started chasing him, the police, everything, and until he landed into an unsuspecting boy's home and just, became friends and all that stuff. I think it's gonna be pretty similar to that, and I mean, they even have "Gotta Go Fast" as like one of the taglines for the movie, and I think they're just borrowing ideas from Sonic X, and in a certain sense. After they show how Sonic appeared on Earth, they're gonna focus now on Tom Wachowski and how who he is, and and his promotion. Like the first thing we're gonna see about Tom Wachowski is how he's getting promoted into being a sheriff. Now, eventually, what happens is that Tom Wachowski has this adventure with Sonic, and they actually, and they travel to San Francisco to assist Sonic into, bringing back his rings or fighting Robotnik. So many rumors and just like different half-finished plot details. But before then, how do they meet? How does he know? So we know that Sonic has already landed on Earth, but how does Tom even know about what happened, or about the existence of Sonic, or did he hear about it on a news report or something? Like, is it gonna just be like him? He decided by himself to just go and assist Sonic, or something like that, or maybe he met Sonic inside of Green Hills, like before they actually go and travel. Do we know anything about that? I don't know exactly how that's gonna happen, but maybe it could be that he goes by himself to assist Sonic, or maybe that they and Sonic somehow meet and become friends, and then he trains him because well, we're actually gonna talk about the whole training thing later, but they go on an adventure to San Francisco, and then they discover Robotnik's base is there. Like, Sonic has to know where Robotnik's base is before they actually move on to San Francisco and start, digging around and actually going there and, infiltrating. They have to know where Robotnik's base is. How does Sonic know where Robotnik's base is there? Does he discover throughout the movie? He doesn't know it. Like, I mean, he's very young. There's gotta be some sort of clue or some sort of a puzzle or some kind of, kind of like a detective thingy, really. And okay, they find the MacGuffins. In this case, probably rings, not carousels. Well, that doesn't make any sense. They find those rings. Okay, they defeat Robotnik. Okay, but then what happens to Sonic? Is he just gonna stay? Is he just gonna stay in Green Hills, or stay in America, or stay on planet Earth? Or is he gonna be teleported back? I don't know. Or maybe he's gonna just fly using his rings. Go supersonic and fly using his rings. Which could be a possibility because this movie breaks a lot of canon already from what I can see. It makes a little bit of sense, but also doesn't most of the time. Or maybe Robotnik changes his mind at the end of the movie and they go together and somehow he makes this underground world, which is exactly like Sonic's world, and Sonic lives there and finds his friends teleported into physical 3D bodies of some sort. Like, it could be anything, really. It could be absolutely anything. My theory is that eventually there's gonna be some kind of a happy ending to this that will not involve dangerous teleportation back and forth or anything like that. I just really hope that no one's gonna die. Even Robotnik. I don't think Robotnik's going to die. Like, what kind of stuff can they do in this kind of a movie, really? Robotnik can't just die in this movie, right? Am I right? And then comes this whole thing of Sonic's speed. Tim Miller, who's producing the movie, actually said that Sonic at first is going to be a little slow. And as he grows up, he's going to become faster and faster. There has to be a training scene, like a training montage somewhere in this movie. There has to be, absolutely. And obviously the usual adventurous friendship stuff's going to happen. Like, no question about that. I'm again, like, we have to see the trailer in order to, in conclusion, I think we just have to see the trailer, and I really hope that this movie is going to be at least somewhat decent. Not crap, but somewhat decent. Maybe it's not going to be a blockbuster or an absolute hit like the Marvel movies were so far. I hope that the Sonic movie is going to be good. I also hope they're going to finally unveil his design at South by Southwest. I really, really want to see how he really looks like, because all these mock-ups and drawings, like, they don't satisfy me nearly as much as an actual final version of how Sonic could look like. I hope that that's what's gonna happen. I mean, Jim Carrey as Robotnik, that's already interesting. I wanna see how Robotnik looks like as well. I mean, Eggman. I mean, screw that. I just wanna see a freaking trailer for this thing. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. That was Andre's Latin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.